What's up, EBC Greenhouse? It's Carrie representing EBC Conyers, and I'm back again to help you apply what you've learned in this week's videos. So this week we talked about the spread of sin. And sometimes when it comes to sin in our own lives, it's easier to point fingers at others rather than recognize our own sinfulness. For others, it might be more difficult to show grace to those who seem like bigger sinners than you. As believers, though, it's important to remember that sin is just that, sin. In the same way that hidden sins are considered equal to external sins, all sins separate us from God. So picture this. I've got this whole piece of paper, and I have a large pair of scissors, which represent a big sin, like murder. As you can see, the sin separates us from God. In the same way, I have another piece of paper, but this time I have a smaller pair of scissors, which represent a smaller sin, like a white lie. It doesn't matter how big the scissors are or how big we think our sin is. The effect is the same. True, some sin is more immediate and has an obvious impact right now. But all sin drives a wedge between us and God because all sin is rejection from God. This week, I encourage you to pinpoint what you struggle with most and spend time each day asking God's perspective on sin and His grace for sinners. Don't forget to be specific. Determine what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. And make sure you have someone who can hold you accountable. The memory verse for this week comes from 1 Timothy chapter 1, verses 15. It reads, "This is a trustworthy saying, and everyone should accept it. Christ Jesus came into the world to save sinners, and I am worst of all." As always, if you need anything this week, we encourage you to connect with your youth leaders. And don't forget to visit okgodwhatnext.org. Until next time, be blessed and stay safe. We love you.